Hello and welcome to What the F*** Just Happened Today, your essential guide to the daily shock and awe in national politics. I'm Joe Amditis. Let's get to it. It's Tuesday, April 26th, 2022. Welcome to day 462. Kamala Harris tested positive for COVID-19, making her the highest-ranking Biden administration official to report being infected. Harris received positive results on both rapid and PCR tests after returning from a week-long trip to California. And according to Harris's spokesperson Kirsten Allen, she has, quote, exhibited no symptoms, will isolate, and continue to work from the vice president's residence, end quote. Harris has not been in close contact with Biden. She was last seen with him on April 18th at the White House Easter egg roll. Meanwhile, the CDC estimates that nearly 60% of the U.S. population has COVID-19 antibodies due to previous coronavirus infection. Roughly 75% of U.S. children and teens have been infected, an increase of about 30 percentage points since December. Researchers examined more than 200,000 blood samples and found the presence of antibodies in 33.5% of Americans in December, when the Omicron wave first began. That number then jumped to 57.7% in February. The 7-day average of new coronavirus cases was 47,029 on Monday, up from about 38,000 the previous week. The Biden administration has secured 20 million treatment courses of Pfizer's antiviral COVID-19 pill and says that it plans to nearly double the number of pharmacies that carry the pills. Studies have shown that the drug Paxlovid can reduce the risk of hospitalization or death from coronavirus by about 90%. As long as the pills are taken within 3 to 5 days of the start of symptoms. Paxlovid is authorized for use in patients 12 and older who test positive for COVID-19 and are at a high risk for developing a severe case. Moving on, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov accused the West of pursuing a proxy war and then warned that there is a serious risk of nuclear war over Ukraine. Quote, "The danger is serious, real. It can't be underestimated," Russia's top diplomat said. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, speaking to reporters at Ramstein Air Base in Germany, said, quote, "Any bluster about the possible use of nuclear weapons is dangerous and unhelpful," end quote. Austin added that Putin never imagined that the world would rally behind Ukraine so swiftly and surely. The Biden administration, meanwhile, says that it supports Ukraine becoming a neutral nation in any possible peace deal. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, however, said there's been no sign to date that Putin is serious about meaningful negotiations. And finally, a federal judge temporarily blocked the Biden administration from ending a Trump-era pandemic restriction at the U.S. Mexico border. The policy is known as Title 42, and it allowed U.S. immigration officials during the pandemic to quickly expel migrants without letting them seek asylum. Title 42 prevented more than 1.7 million attempts to cross the U.S. border since March 2020. The CDC announced in April that the policy would be rescinded on May 23rd, and a suit brought by 21 Republican-led states challenged the plan, claiming that it would create a surge of migration from Mexico. On Monday, U.S. District Court Judge Robert Summerhays said that he would grant a temporary restraining order blocking the end of Title 42. Summerhays was appointed by Trump. That's all for now. You can find the links and sources for all of these stories on the main website. And as always, visit whatthefjusthappenedtoday.com for the latest news and headlines. Until next time, I'm Joe Amditis.